The field of vision command determines how much of the scene you can see on the screen and how curved the image is. It's useful for certain kinds of shots in machinima making. It's also worth paying attention to because unlike many commands, your field of vision settings are recorded when you record a demo. So you can have your HUD on or off, your weapon invisible or not, and that has no impact on your demo. But if you change your field of vision, you better be sure that's what you want to see in your final shot. Alright, go ahead and open up episode 1 again. And this time we won't be loading demo 1 again. Pretty crazy, huh? We're going to record a new demo for this. So go ahead and launch the map again. Remember, map space GG-fight. Here in the United States, our 26th president, Theodore Roosevelt, was a pretty interesting guy. Besides all the stuff he did for the country, like starting the FDA, the national parks, breaking up monopolies, there's some other interesting things about him too. For example, he used to try to play volleyball with his Joint Chiefs of Staff using a medicine ball, which is much heavier. He also went blind in one eye from a boxing match while he was in office. Also, while he was campaigning, he was shot in the lung before he was due to give a speech, but since it wasn't lethal, he went ahead and spoke for 90 minutes anyway before getting medical attention. Can you imagine a president doing anything like that today? I can't. And you know, that cup isn't turning this time. I really don't know why. It's like it only turns when it wants to. Oh well. Go ahead and open up the console. First make sure your cheats are on. SV_cheats space 1. We'll need that to change the field of vision. Now go and type FOV and press enter. This tells you what your current field of vision is set at. The default here is 75 degrees. You can set it anywhere from 1 to 179 degrees and will get different effects depending on your number. If we look around here, you can see everything looks pretty normal. Now type in FOV space 25. Do you see how much that changed your view? You can tell we're zoomed in because things have a flatter appearance. Now go and bring up the console again. I'm going to record a new demo while I have my field of vision at 25 degrees. This will affect your demo playback. So I'm typing record and I'll call this FOV test. Enter. Alright, I'm recording now, so I'll walk forward to start the scene.
Somebody call the police! A fight's broken out!
Now bring up the console. And this will pause the recording in single player. I'm going to change the FOV to something outrageous, like 140. This will make my view appear more like a funhouse mirror. Now let's go back to the game. I have a few glitches on the side there. Now you see when I look around how distorted everything is? It's actually a very cool effect. It could be useful depending on what you're filming. It would be great for something like a music video or a dream sequence. Okay, I'm bringing up the console again, then I'll stop recording. And now I'm going to set the field of vision back to normal by typing FOV 75. Okay, back to the real world. Sort of. Alright, let's watch the demo we just recorded. Play demo space FOV test. Okay, press Shift F2, then pause. I want to show you a few things. Notice how even though I changed our field of vision back to 75, it's still zoomed in? Well, let's go to drive mode so I can really illustrate this. Okay, here's a completely different view. I'll hit resume.
Somebody call the police! A fight's broken out!
Okay, it's coming up. Boom. The view changes all on its own because that's what we did when recording it. If you try and change it back to 75, it won't work. It's part of the demo now. Alright, so the field of vision feature is a good thing. If you were making a spy movie and wanted to show the camera looking through binoculars, it would be perfect for that. You already saw what happens when you push the field of vision wider. There's all sorts of things that could look good for, like a missile cam or something. For most shots, I think the default of 75 degrees is fine. Just be sure you know what you're doing when you change it, because the demo recording won't cut you any slack. Alright, the rest of this segment is going to be a quick run-through of the demo editor. And I don't think it's worth using, but I want to show you why. If you want to hear more, keep watching. Otherwise, feel free to skip ahead.